Hey, good morning, folks. Derek Moore. I'm the operations chief for the Southern Area Blue Team, incoming incident management team for the Double Creek Fire, including the Sturgill Fire and the Nebo Fire. We're happy to be here. Community so far has been really receptive and very welcoming. We appreciate that, and our intent is to continue the hard work and all the effort that's been put into this incident and this fire already. So the only difference being just a few new faces, a few new names on the fire, but our strategy and our objective remains unchanged. And operationally speaking, our priorities are still the same. That top priority is protection of life and property, the improved areas, and that property includes, the grass, the grazing lands, and everything up north. We get that. That's a high value. We're going to do our best to protect that. Next priority is to hold the Double Creek Fire within its current footprint. That is our goal there. The Nebo, the Sturgill Fire, the wilderness fires, the goal there is actually to allow a wilderness fire to do what a wilderness fire does, just because it's good for the land, good for the landscape, and good for the next fire season that rolls this way. So we'll talk just in general the work that's going on the Double Creek Fire. Starting along the main road corridor. I apologize. I'm still learning some of these road names, but I'm gonna get them right here pretty soon. Up here, the Naha area. So a lot of this edge of the fire here is pretty cold for the most part. We're doing a lot of mop up. We're feeling good about it because we've got the homes and the structures in there. We've got to maintain a presence, and we're going to continue to play defense in there for some time to come. So that'll continue into the foreseeable future. Let's go south a little bit here to this area here where the fire kind of made the run up from the drainage up to the top of the ridge there. So that fire is in pretty good shape. We've got containment around it. It is staffed with a lot of crews. There's a lot of people working that ground, making sure that this portion of the fire does not move. So there's a slim chance that area will reignite and move again. However, if it did, it would be bad news because that would mean some pretty significant fire movement up to the north. So that's a top priority for us to keep this from doing anything else. So moving a little bit further south down the highway here. Originally, we were thinking the fire may come all the way down, way to the south, but we've got better weather now. So with better weather, it creates better opportunities. So we're taking some of those opportunities to maybe go interior and work along the wilderness boundaries here and actually get some containment lines to keep that thing to cut off the areas down to the south. And that would be a major achievement for us and a major achievement for you guys. So we're putting priority there. We're putting a lot of people and resources in there to make that happen. So looking up from the bottom along the drainage, we've got people on boats. We've got firefighters on boats, and they're maintaining a constant watch. There are some improvements down here, some cabins. They're maintaining protection on those. We also have this Division Sierra group. They're looking down from the top and managing some of that ranch area, some of those cabins, and maintaining a constant watch in here in this fire, in this bowl in here. Very little fire activity in this area the past few days, but we know we still got some isolated heat, so we're going to maintain that constant watch. Then really going up across the top here, this Division Echo area, it's a huge concern just because there's not many options that the landscape allows us. It's steep. Grass burns fast. It's hard to get people inserted in there. That's a huge expanse of ground, as you guys well know. But with the change in weather, like I said, we may have changing opportunities. With damp, moist conditions, it pretty much takes the grass out of the picture as being a fire fuel. So while we've got that little bit of breathing space, we're going to explore and see what those opportunities are to cut off some of that just isolated pockets of heat that's held up in those green stringers. And if we can do that, then that's going to be pretty huge for all that area north of the fire, for that huge amount of acreage, for those ranches, for that grazing land. So priority is being given to pursuing the opportunities in here to be a little bit more point specific on some of this stuff. That pretty much covers the Double Creek fire. We'll speak real quick to the Nebo fire. Again, Wilderness Fire is doing a good thing up here. It's not moving. Nebo received a good amount of rain. I do have contingency line work, shaded fuel breaks going in, and that's to protect you guys down below. So we're going to continue that effort. And those shaded fuel breaks don't just include the Nebo fire. Those breaks are going to be in place for the next fire that may occur down the road. So that's good fuel mitigation planning happening there. We'll step over here real quick to the Sturgill fire. Excuse me, same situation here, Wilderness Fire, doing a good thing up here. No fire movements, not really doing much. The northern end of the fire has not received a lot of rain, and we've got a little few pockets of heat up in here on the northern end of the Sturgill fire. So, and with the improvements down here below, we're maintaining a constant watch on this. And if any fire activity picks up or whatever, we've got the crews, we've got the aviation, we're going to deal with that. This is kind of a priority. We do not want Sturgill to really make any more progression to the north, so we kind of want to hold that northern end where it is. So that essentially concludes just a good general operational overview. Again, we appreciate your patience with us. We appreciate the hospitality of the community, and we look forward to having a couple wonderful weeks in your area. Thank you very much, guys, and y'all have a great day.